Good day everyone, Shalu here from Barrie, Ontario. Just thought I'd hop on today and chat with you about Stranger Things in the Upside Down world. I don't know if you ever caught, but there used to be a series on, I think it was on Netflix, called Stranger Things. And in there they literally showed you this upside down world. And everything was like really dark in this upside down world, and you could get lost in it. And today I spent most of my day at the restaurant, and just talking to different people, you can feel the energy amping up. Again, you're seeing more people putting masks on. You're seeing more of the fear propaganda, right, all over the place. People are getting that sense that something is about to happen, but not knowing what, right? And the world as we know it shifted drastically about 3 years ago, so that I don't think any new things were happening. I think this crap was always going on, but it impacted every single person on the planet to the point where we all had to pay attention. And honestly, for me, I think the last 3 years have been the greatest blessing, because I've been able to reinvent myself, to really hunker down and go, okay, what and who exactly am I, right? And it's really hard to navigate through these times if you don't know who and what you truly are. It's really difficult, because they are very scary, uncertain times. It's not something we've ever gone through and navigated through before. So there's a lot of instability, a lot of uncertainty, and people, you gotta understand, we all need each other. This is when community counts. This is what community is for. Every Tuesday morning I hold a caring sharing circle at the restaurant for people to just be able to come in and just have support. You know how many people lost their families because of the divide of masks versus no masks, vaccine versus no vaccine, like there's so many things that were thrown at us to sort of, if someone walked so far with you, and then the next issue would come up, and guess what? Oh, lost that friend there, or lost that family there, And literally, I was holding community Thanksgiving dinners and community Christmas dinners, just so all those people that weren't invited to be with their families could be with our family, because we are all family. And the only thing that has helped me stay sane through this whole thing is first the fact that I am a little crazy, right? You need to be able to laugh. You need to be able to just let loose, because if you take all this so seriously, you're not going to make it. You're just going to be dripping histamine, adrenaline, and cortisol, and it's not good for your body. And we all need to be so on top of our health right now, right? Because all this craziness, you got to make sure it doesn't impact your immune system, right? When you get down, when you are feeling depressed, when you're just feeling sad or overwhelmed or stressed, all of that impacts our immune system, and not in a positive way. So really, really important, to be on top of what are you eating? Are you taking in wholesome, nutritious, plant-based foods, right? Are you drinking the right amount of water, and also the right type of water, right? What are your thoughts? Where are they? Are you, oh, yes, baby. Yeah, okay, all right. I must be saying something, right? Because all the chickadees showed up, and the finches, and now my dog just wants to kiss me. See, when you are just speaking the truth, when you are just vibing in that right frequency, everything will show you love. And this is what I'm talking about, is, we all need to stay in that place of love and joy and gratitude. Like, it doesn't matter what's going on out there. You know, I was speaking with a friend yesterday and she started talking politics and I'm like, I don't know. I don't listen to that. I don't follow that. And she was like, what? And she was so like, oh my God, how can you not? And I'm like, well, because my belief system says it's all rigged. My belief system says that it really doesn't make a difference. I would rather take a stand and say, no, I don't want to be a part of your voting system than to, you know, just think that I'm going to, you know, just be able to make a difference when we all know the system's already rigged, right? So in any case, I mean, we all have to do what feels right for you, right? I am in no way, shape, or form telling you what to do. I'm just saying that she was so shocked and surprised. And I'm like, you know what? I can't control what's going on out there in this big world. I can control what goes on in my four walls. I can control what goes on into any space, like my space, you know, my bubble. I can make sure that that is high vibing and that that's a happy place, and that when I walk into a room, everyone goes, whoa, the energy shifted in a good way. That's what I want to do, right? And that's the impact I can have, because all it takes is one candle to light 1,000. So when I take my infectious positivity and love and joy and laughter, then guess what? I can make an impact with that, right? I had one of my dear friends was in at the restaurant this morning, and when I asked him how he was doing, he's like, oh, you know, it's not, I'm heavy today and this and that, whatever. Well, we sat down and we chatted, and by the time we were done, he's like, oh my God, I feel great, right? That's the impact we should all strive to have, right? Is to just be able to turn someone else's frown upside down. But we can't do that if we're frowning ourselves, right? So how do you keep your vibration up? How do you keep your energy up? You focus on the love and the blessings in your life. You give gratitude for all the things. And when you start counting, there's a whole lot more to be grateful for than to be upset about. It all depends on what do you choose to see. Because honestly, ever since I just started focusing on my space and what I can do and the impact I can have, I'm telling you, it's been, every day is beautiful, every day is joyful, right? I can't impact things out there, but I know that when people come into my space, they leave feeling better, right? I know that when they come and come to the restaurant or even come to my clinic, right? It makes a difference in a positive manner, and that's all we can hope to do, is to just be able to share that love and light all around. Because right now it's going to get a little crazy, but that's okay as long as we have each other. So we really, really need to pull together. Now September 20th is coming up, and they're doing the Million Man March or Million Person March, whatever you want to call it, right? And it's about everyone taking a stand for the children, right? I mean, thank God my kids are grown and they're not in school, because there is no way I would be sending them to school to learn the crap that they're teaching them right now. I wouldn't. And so what I'm doing is, for every adult that brings a child in, I'm feeding the child for free. I'm like, take them out of school, bring them to a place of community, let them feel the love, let them feel the joy, let them meet there's so many, oh my God, a large part of the customer base that I have are people that homeschool their children. And you should see, these kids are smart. They're so smart and they're so well behaved. Oh my goodness. Like it blows your mind, right? That they're not striving to act out to get anyone's attention for any reason, because they're homeschooled. So there's maybe one, maybe two, maybe three. I mean, there's one family that has 4 kids, but you got the one mom that's the teacher, right? So the kids have so much attention, they don't need to act out to get more attention, right? Whereas in a classroom, well, you got like 30 some odd kids that are striving for the teacher's attention, right? And so then they come home and now they're striving for the parents' attention, who's worked all day and is just wanting to just catch a break, right? So there is so much that we used to do right, that somewhere along the way, for convenience, for I don't know. Like, I don't know why it changed. And I think we had it right. And it's about time for the pendulum to swing back the other way and for us to start focusing on what does matter, what is important. Our connection to each other is super important. We need it. You know, our connection to this earth, like I'm sitting out here barefoot, just grounding while I'm chatting with you. That is so important, right? So when you start doing these things, you will notice such a difference, and it'll impact your life in a positive manner. And you'll just see that you're laughing more, you're smiling more. And when you do that, you raise your vibration, you raise your frequency, and then you attract from that higher space, and you attract all the better things to your life. So, you know, if you're struggling with any of this, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. My number is 705-828-2257. And I'm back in court on October 3rd for my restaurant because they charged me $20,000 and I'm appealing it. So, yeah, here's me going in there, and they're going to have to take it back because guess what? It's the right thing to do, and I didn't do anything wrong, and I had a ticket that was identical to what they charged me for, and they withdrew the ticket saying that they had no evidence and they didn't feel it was in the highest interest of justice to pursue. So, well, if that's the case, then why the $20,000 charge? But you know what? I just know that I'm on the right side of this. My intentions, my feelings are all for the betterment of humanity. You know, I don't believe the system they're trying to trap us into or move us into, it doesn't work for me. And I don't think it serves humanity at all. But that's just my 2 cents. In any case, you know, I'm so fortunate for all of this insanity to have, you know, found this new modality where I can still be in the community and serve the community, but help them be a whole lot healthier. So it really, really is exciting for me. I'm so full of gratitude and appreciation for everything that I have learned and what I have been able to accomplish in the last 2 years. And I would love to help anyone out there who's struggling and is needing a different perspective, is needing to shift their way of thinking. You know, as along with the eating and the drinking, it's a full package that you have to sort of sign up for, because once you raise that vibration, things that you used to do or things that you used to eat, things that you used to drink, it doesn't jive the same way, because you see just the energy that you get from the grounding, from the breathing, from just the high vibing. It fills you in so many ways. So I am hosting a Braveheart Health and Healing Circle here in Barrie in November from the 23rd to the 26th. If you're interested, please go to braveheartnation.com. You can sign up there, or give me a call, 705-828-2257. Again, my business is Lotus Life Health, and you can go to lotuslife.health to check out my website, or just give me a call at 705-828-2257. Anyway, have the best day ever.